What is up there, everybody? Citrus Aviation here for yet another video. And today we have the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport video for April 2024. And today we're going to get started here. You can see we got a new model here. This is the British Airways Boeing 777-200ER. Flaps down. I picked this up at the Jumbojet store in Las Vegas. Y'all seem to really enjoy that video when I made it. But yeah, really fun model pickup. This is in addition to the BA 777-200 flaps up that I already have. And this is the flaps down variant. Very nice model. Of course, this is coming in from London Heathrow. And there's some interesting changes here. One cool thing, just note, this board by the next model airport video hopefully will be mostly done. The new airport will be the next video after this one, at least the next model airport related video. So stay tuned for that one. I'm sure y'all will really enjoy it. A couple of people have guessed on my Instagram what this is. If you don't know what it is yet, go ahead and comment in the comment section, see if you can get it right. If you do, you might be able to get a shout out on that introductory video where I announced the airport formally. So you obviously don't want to miss out on that. So stay tuned for that. Next up, we got this Albatross Models EVA Air 777-200 LRF. Taxing out for flight out to Taipei. For those who don't know what Albatross Models is, that's effectively JC Wings without branding, because EVA Air is very stingy about their license. So this model was produced without a license, and so JC Wings, to prevent getting copyrighted, claimed, or anything like that, they ended up producing out under their brand Albatross Models. Great model though, and I really like it. Next up, we have the Delta Airlines Team USA Airbus 330neo November 411 Delta X-ray. This aircraft is taxiing out for flight out to Rome. This aircraft did come into Atlanta on the Rome service recently. Really cool to see that. And there's a new Team USA aircraft in town. I want to say there's actually going to be two of them. Am I correct? It's two. I've seen two different liveries. And they're both on the 350. It's for LAX 2028. Really would be cool to see that. And so yeah, here we have the Team USA they did for the last Summer Olympics, which was, I believe was 2022? And then the next one's to be 2028. So yeah, really cool model. Great to have it in the collection here. And I do need to get regular livery A330neo. That will happen eventually. But for now, I just have this Team USA one. Next up, we got this Delta Boeing 717. This aircraft came in from Memphis, and then he'll be going out to Tulsa or Red River Aviation's airport. I have a bunch of subscriber routes in this video. I don't think I have all of them though, because I know there's a couple people who requested a route. I don't think I've included everyone's route in here. So if I forgot yours, please include it down in the comment section, and we'll put it in the next ATL video. Only thing you should know about these is that your route has to be a realistic route that actually flies into Atlanta, and then you also have to do the route in your own video or Instagram. So, and you have to have the identical aircraft, which should not be difficult because I have like 70 to 80, actually I have more than 80 now, Delta aircraft. So you probably will have at least something that qualifies. Pushing back here, we have this Delta CRJ900 operated by Endeavour Air. This aircraft will be going out to Augusta and came in from Shreveport. Next up, we got another CRJ900 also operated by Endeavour Air. This one is going out to Fayetteville, and it came in from Lexington. These two are my old the original CRJ900s that I have. I have two of them. This one and the other ones you just saw, as well as I have a Comair 30 years. Of course, I have quite a few. I think it's 7 or 8 of the 2021 release, and so far I have just one of the 2023 release, just because the new one's not that great, so I'm not in a rush to get a bunch of them. I have one. I'll probably end up getting like 1 or 2 more, but because I was able to get so many of the last release, the 2021 release, I'm not in a rush to get more of them, because now I think I have 11 or 12 Delta CRJ900s, so I'm in a pretty good spot for my CRJ900 fleet right now as it is. Plus I don't really have the space for an extra terminal, so that's why I'm just, rocking with the number of CRJ900 that I have right now. Not really in a rush to get more. I'm sure I will at some point, but just, don't need more right now. The 737-800 came from Oklahoma City and we're going out to Little Rock. The 737-900 is here from Cincinnati and we're going out to Nashville. The Airbus 330-300 came in from London Heathrow and we're going out to Amsterdam. The 767-300 came in from Stuttgart and we're going out to Bogota. From my understanding, Stuttgart is a new route out of Atlanta starting for 2024, so really cool to see that service here out of Atlanta. Airbus 321, this aircraft came from Salt Lake City and we're going out to San Antonio. You can see a good bit of the terminal back there. Big hint, the airline you're seeing right in front of you here has a focus city at this airport. Next we have Boeing 757-200 that came from Tampa and we're going out to Jacksonville. The 757-300 came from Seattle and we're going out to Orlando. This 757-200 came from Miami and we're going out to Chicago O'Hare or AS Aviation's airport. He's got a really nice T5 replica and he uses this aircraft to Atlanta as it does in real life. The 737-900 came from New Orleans and we're going out to Newark or Hawaiian Air 2121's airport. The next 737-900 came from Orlando. There is a 737-900 one today to Orlando. All the other ones though are bigger aircraft, like 757s, 767s, A330s, things like that. And then this aircraft will be going out to Pensacola or Red River Aviation's airport. The Delta A319 came from Dallas Love Field and we're going out to Key West. The 320 came in from Providence and we're going out to Washington Reagan National. It is hard to tell though, but that is in fact an Airbus 321neo. This aircraft came from Salt Lake City and we're going out to Detroit. The 737-900 came in from Charleston and we're going out to Fort Myers. The 737-800 came in from Destin Fort Walton Beach and we're going out to St. Louis. The 757-200 came in from Fort Lauderdale and we're going out to Santa Ana or Red River Aviation's airport. And yes, they did do the lower density capacity variant of this aircraft today. Next up we got another 757-200. This one's the exact same model you just saw, except this one is the standard variant. The other one you just saw had a bunch of added details done by someone who makes a lot of really nice customs. But yeah, this one, it came in from Richmond and we're going out to Norfolk or JT Pilot's airport. The 757-300 came from San Diego and we're going out to Minneapolis. Downside of living in an apartment, there are kids running up and down this hall right now. So I gotta wait for them to finish and then I can continue the video. Next up we got the Delta Airbus 350. This one is the Aviation 400 variant. And of course this aircraft came in from Athens and then he'll be going out to Los Angeles. The 350s are starting to show up on the LA route fairly frequently now, at least once a day. And this aircraft actually diverted to Dallas Fort Worth due to an engine issue. And as the day that I'm recording this, this aircraft just returned to Atlanta. I believe it was flight 9961, something like that, extra segment. And that was a repo flight. It was either a repo or an SFP. Came back to Atlanta and then appeared to go directly to the maintenance facility. So they were able to get it back here to Atlanta successfully after some kind of an engine issue where it had to divert to Dallas Fort Worth. Very unusual to see an A350 for Delta at Dallas Fort Worth, but it did happen. And finally, the Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson Model Airport gets to be graced by a regular livery Delta 767-400. This is the German Jets variant. The Panda model variant is coming very soon. Stay tuned for that. Also, if you're interested in a great place to buy your model airplanes from, West Coast Diecast has a discount code. You can use Citrus for the discount code, get yourself 10% off an order. They have the new Panda 767-300. They have a few of them left, so if you want to grab them, go over to the website, go check them out, 10% discount, use my code Citrus, get 10% off your order. But they have a lot of really unique models, including the Panda 767-300s. I have all three variants coming, the United Star Alliance, and the Delta, which I'm making videos on. But for now, here's the German Jets variant. This one does have the Georgia Bulldogs 2021 national title sticker on the front of it. But yeah, this is an interesting model, and it's great to actually have a regular livery 767-400. I mean, technically it's a special, but it's just, you know, a small decal on the front of the aircraft on the nose. So it's mostly a standard livery. But yeah, this aircraft came from London Heathrow, then we're going out to Amsterdam Schiphol. So soon I do hope to get all my Delta 767-400s out, probably the next video. The next Atlanta Model Airport video, when I get the new Panda version, I'll pull out my Gemini and actually my two Hellbus. One's a modified variant and one's a standard livery, and I'll pull all them out and we'll do an Atlanta video with 4 767-400s. I'm pretty sure no one has that many for Delta Airlines, so it'll be really cool to do a video with those. So yeah, Really cool to have this model and glad to add it to my collection. 737-900 came from Pittsburgh and we're going out to Sacramento. Here we have the Delta SkyTeam 737-800. This aircraft came from Mexico City and we're going out to Kingsport. This aircraft did come in from Mexico City in this livery, and then we're going down to its correction at Kingston, Jamaica, but still really cool to have this one added. The other 737-800 came from El Paso and we're going out to Colorado Springs. Then we get our batch of 3 A321s. The first one came in from Los Angeles and we're going out to Dallas Fort Worth as Red River Aviation's model airport. The second one is in the Thank You livery. This aircraft came in from Raleigh-Durham and we're going to Phoenix Sky Harbor or Red River Aviation's airport. And then finally, there in the background, we have the A321 coming in from Philadelphia and going out to Houston, George Bush Intercontinental. On the lower board, here we have this KLM 777-300ER going out to Amsterdam. This is the KLM Acer aircraft. This is the aircraft that I saw in Atlanta when I plane spotted there in September of 2021. Really cool to see this and to have the model of it by NG Models. Great model. Not as good as the JC or Gemini or even the Aviation 400, but it still is a pretty decent model. I would say even the Phoenix version is actually better than this. And for those of you who don't recognize this board, this is the board that my old model airport used to be on. So those of you who remember it, you'll remember that I had this here board with the Gemini Jets terminal. I don't have the Gemini Jets terminal in my possession at the moment, but I hope to begin it back in the near future. But yeah, here we have the Air France 777-200ER going out to Paris. This is either 777-200 or 777-300 depending on the day. We got a bit of a drunk parking job done here by the Southwest 737 captain. We'll have to have him drug tested here to see how he's doing. But this aircraft came in from Tampa and we're going out to Miami. This aircraft, 700, came in from Pittsburgh and we'll be going out to Indianapolis. The MAX 8 came in from New LaGuardia and we're going out to Cancun. The 700 came in from Phoenix and we're going out to Orlando. The 800 came in from Washington Reagan National and we're going out to Dallas Love Field. The WestJet 737-800 came in from Calgary. The Copa 737-800 came in from Panama City, great service there. The Lufthansa A330 came in from Frankfurt. Great to see Lufthansa back instead of that stupid Eurowings, that Discovery or whatever they call it now. It wasn't that great, but here we have Lufthansa. Turkish A350 from Istanbul. They no longer operate these. It's now back to 787, but I had to include the A350 because I finally got a model of one, so I wanted to include in the video. Frontier A321, Steve Deagle, came in from Baltimore and we're going out to Orlando. Finally, we have the A320, came in from Trenton and we're going out to Philadelphia. That's it for this video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. God bless.